Hi again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey, and flying solo today. No Mike Smith with me today. He is on assignment, and he has been out and about with Teays Valley basketball today. The girls are hosting a 53-team shootout that's taking place at Teays Valley's campus up in Asheville today. So we'll have some footage of that for you a little bit later on. So make sure you check things out right here on Litter Media. Coming up in a moment, we'll have a look at news, sports, of course, and this date in history. But first, let's take a look at how the weather is shaping up for us. Looks like we'll have cloudy conditions throughout the day today. There is a chance of rain, but not until late. Temperatures will be around 72 for a high today. Tomorrow, dealing with showers throughout the day. High temperatures about 75. And a look ahead into the weekend, sunshine and 82 on Sunday, which is when I'll probably get around to cutting grass this week. Coming up, a look at what's making news for us across the Scioto Valley. Details in just a moment. But first, let's tell you about our friends at Scioto Valley Dumpsters. 740-253-8389. Give them a call for a dumpster. If you are a business, if you're a homeowner, if you're a renter, if you own property, whichever the case may be, residential, business, they'll take care of you. They'll drop off this dumpster for the allotted time that you need it, and then they'll ship it out. Yeah, they'll take everything that you put in it away from your property, and you'll be happy. 740-253-8389 for Scioto Valley Dumpsters. News is next.
At Country Clipper, pride runs deep. We take pride in knowing our mowers help create a space for families to make memories. That our features transform mowing into an enjoyable experience. Most importantly, we take pride in knowing the decision to purchase a Country Clipper will be one you can be proud of for years to come. Country Clipper zero-turn mowers.
At Rathkamp Financial, we offer customized investment solutions and superior client service. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
So what's making news across our website and our social media today? Well, we begin with a look at bicycles. This taking place at the Ross County Park District Koppel Athletic Complex. Ted Hagerman will be doing basic maintenance checkups and giving some pointers on how to make sure your bike is safe and ready to ride. Kids' bikes, cruiser bikes, mountain, road, everything in between. This is happening for a final time today from 5:30 until 7:30. Again, that's at the Koppel Athletic Complex here in the Chillicothe area, just on the west side of Chillicothe. If you've never been out that way, just take Western Avenue, it becomes Route 50, and boom, you're there. Also going on, ribbon cutting today, Logan Elm Village Park, Mojave Drive in Circleville, as they rededicate Logan Elm Park. You'll be able to check that out. It's one other thing I wanted to tell you about with the folks at Ross County Park District. There we go, Woofstock, plus a 5K dog jog. This is taking place this coming Saturday from 9 until 2 p.m. Again, if you head out Route 50, you'll come across Anderson Station Road, and right there at the Paint Creek Recreational Trail and Maple Grove Prairie Dog Play Area. If you've not done this yet with your pooch, you better make sure you get out there. All right, another event that's taking place, this is the Pickaway County Park District, Painting with Soils at the Pickaway County Park District at Canal Park. And this will take place on June 28th. And while you're there, check this out. It's a brand new park that they have put up with a playground and the whole deal there. Kids will have fun doing that, but they also like to have their hands into soil. And the Pickaway Soil and Water Conservation educator, Katarina Sharp, on exploration of soils. The program will be canceled in case they have inclement weather. But mark this for your calendars, next Thursday, June 28th. Pickaway County Fair is underway, and this is day 5. They got things underway with the Market Rabbit Show earlier this morning at 8:30. The Horse Show also today. They've got Cloverbutt activities continuing. Paul Blankenship's playing music until noon today. They'll have a meal for seniors provided by the Community United Methodist Church. That'll be taking place in the Grove now that's not Pike County's The Grove. This is the Grove in Pickaway County. Fun Bunch Cloggers will be entertaining at the amphitheater. Face painting from 12 until 4 today. The Midway opens up at 1 o'clock for Kids Day for all the open rides. And, of course, they've got the 4-H Awards this evening at 3 o'clock. Tractor pull tonight is the big deal. Some more livestock judging taking place as well. All at the Pickaway County Fair. Sticking with Circleville, the Pickaway Historical Society at 162 West Union Street reminds everyone of their free admission from 1 until 4 p.m. That is every Tuesday through Saturday. Again, the museum is open free of charge. Now, there's also something else going on at Mount Oval Historic House and Farm. If you've never been to Mount Oval, you got to check this out too. It's happening again this Friday, 1 until 4, as well as Saturday, 10 till 4, and Sunday, 1 till 4. $5 admission, but you can see the wedding gowns through the ages at Mount Oval. In other news for you today, Lancaster Police Department introducing their newest police chaplain. He is Evan Sanders. Evan joins the already established chaplain, Tony Salvatore, in a new path for their position, and we wish them well because as a police officer goes through a lot of things, and a chaplain is necessary to help them through a lot of the stress and strain of the job. The U.S. Department of Energy and Fluor BWXT will be offering public tours of the former gaseous diffusion plant in Piketon. It starts coming up July 15th, another one on August 19th, September 16th, and October 21st. Now, participants may reserve only one tour date per year. If you want to find out more details, you'll get all the story right there on our website, littermedia.com. Also there today, you'll see the Shawnee State University Alumni Association is inviting alumni, faculty, staff, community members, and more to enjoy Chillicothe Paints Baseball. That's coming up on July 14th at VA Memorial Stadium. They'll have a cookout and a whole lot more. The game starts at 7:05. I think the Paints are playing the Lafayette Aviators, who they're battling for first place right now in the River Valley Division. So again, more details. If you're an SSU alum, check it out on our website, littermedia.com. Don't forget, this coming Saturday is the JC's Junior Civic League 9-hole 2-man night golf scramble. You can get complete details right here. And also, don't forget, you can find out more from some of their sponsors like Whited Senior, Samson Ray, Printex, Norris Family Dealerships, and more. Entry, if you want to get into this, is $45 per player. And again, the proceeds help out the JC's Special Santa program. Did I say Junior Civic League? I think I did. I had them on my mind for some reason. But this is the JC's Junior Civic 9-hole 2-man night golf scramble. All right. The Junior Civic League event's coming up in November. Our road report for us today in Pike County, a bridge replacement project on Adams Road at the intersection of Red Hollow Road. This is out towards when you go and travel to see Dogwood, not Dogwood Hills, but the Dogwood Pass, the old west town. If you've never been down there, you got to go check it out, but there will be some detour signs for you to find your way around that. Adams Road is going to be closed for the duration of the project, and during the closure, traffic is being detoured via Red Hollow Road, State Route 32, and also 3035. The estimated completion, of course, is summer of 2023. We have more for you coming up in a moment as we get ready to take a look at sports. So if you're wondering what's going on with the Paints, with the Reds, and everything else, we've got that for you coming up here shortly. But first, let me tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They are your comfort advisor. a total comfort advisor, no question there, and trusted comfort advisor. If you've got an issue with your heat, if you've got an issue with the cooling in your house, your plumbing, it doesn't have to be just your home. It could be your residence at work. I'm talking about your place of business. So they handle commercial needs. They can handle all the residential as well. And they do a vast area from Columbus, south, all the way down Portsmouth, along the Ohio River, all the way over to Dayton, and certainly towards the Athens territory. Click on this ad where you see it at littermedia.com. It'll take you right to their website where you can learn more about accurate heating, cooling, and plumbing.
You haven't had vodka soda like this. No one has. Made with the world's smoothest vodka plus real juice. New White Claw Vodka Soda.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652.
Whenever I first applied for the Archways opportunity, oh, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
Time now to take a look at sports. Mike Smith has been on assignment up at Tays Valley today, as I mentioned to you on the top of the program here today. We'll have some footage of the Tays Valley girls basketball shootout. The 53 teams converging on Asheville today, and that's where they are playing that inside the Fieldhouse facility, and I assume they're using also the Tays Valley gymnasiums, and probably even the middle school gymnasium, too. So 53 teams. That's a long day. And it runs all the way through 7 o'clock tonight. So if you're looking for girls basketball, check that out. All right, this news, pretty big. And Darren Kinsolving. You remember seeing number 23 on the base paths for the Chillicothe Paints 20 years ago? I caught up with him yesterday. He is now going into the Frontier League Hall of Fame. And if you've not had a chance to see this conversation, you can check it out on our website, littermedia.com, and, of course, on our YouTube channel as well. He said, I didn't get into this about me. It's really for everybody.
Like I said, when I started playing, it wasn't for that. It was the competition. It was the camaraderie with, all of my teammates, and pushing each other to just to win. You're not looking just at a Hall of Fame. You're looking to win ball games, win championships, and Jamie Keefe and Marty Dunn and Gator McBride and those guys pushing us as well. It's just it's like I said, it's an unbelievable time to sit here and celebrate this, and it's not just me. It's those guys, and I'm just appreciate having all my teammates and coaches, throughout the years, and it's just really amazing time.
He becomes the 5th member of the Paints playing staff who is in the Frontier League Hall of Fame. That includes Scott Pannoni, also Dr. Chris Hanners, not as a player, but as an administrator. Also, the likes of Travis Garcia, Gator McBride, and even Kevin Rao. Mitch House, another big fella, too, all for the Chillicothe Paints. Congratulations again to Darren Kinsolving. Paints picked up a win last night on the road, beating the Rex 6-4, despite being out-hit, as you see there, 9-5. It doesn't matter how many hits you have. It's the ones that count that make a difference right there. 6-4, the final there, and now they will head on to Thrillville Thrillbillies tonight and tomorrow out in Illinois. Talk about Thrillsville. How about the Reds? Reds make it a clean sweep for a third consecutive series. They pick up a win over the Rockies yesterday, again in come-from-behind fashion. Jake Fraley, you see him there with the Viking helmet and the cape. He had the big knock to ensure victory yesterday in the series wrap-up. So that's 3 sweeps for the, and as it says here, buy stock in brooms. Now, the Reds will be tested tomorrow as they open up a series for the weekend down at Great American Ballpark with the Atlanta Braves. The Braves are playing the Phillies this afternoon, and then they'll be heading into Cincinnati tomorrow night. A couple of notes about this Reds string they've been going on here. This is the most for a Reds team since 1957 when they won 12 in a row. I mean, even the Big Red Machine didn't do this back during their heydays as far as winning consecutive games. They won over 100 games, but not consecutively like they've been doing here. And it's also the first time that a team has gone from 100 losses the previous season to winning 11 straight since 1890. Pretty incredible streak that this young Reds team is on. And the Cleveland Guardians picked up a win, 7-6 over the Oakland Athletics, and they'll finish up that series, I believe, tonight. Mentioned one golf outing for you. How about another one? Tomorrow night is the golf tournament for Young Life Ross County. They're calling it YL 2023. I'll give you a moment here to take a look at the poster. That way you can get your smartphone up to check the QR code there if you want to get registered, if you have not done so yet. And I mentioned tomorrow night. It's actually tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Of course, proceeds help to get these kids off to camp. And Young Life is a great ministry. If you've not heard anything about it, you can certainly search more about them on their Facebook page. Just go to Facebook and search Young Life Ross County. All right, coming up in a moment, it's This Date in History. Stick with us as we continue with Litter Media Live.
At Rathkamp Financial, we believe in building client relationships for the long term, guiding you through the stages of wealth with a plan and bringing you closer to reaching your financial dreams. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust with our customized investment solutions.
If you can't give true love to me, I'll understand. Just
it's only worth it if you enjoy it. Michelob Ultra.
I think we've gone on record as saying I'm not the historic buff. Mike is the one that is, and really, can you be a historic buff? Would that be like Buff Bagwell from the World Wrestling Federation back in the day? No, I'm talking about being a history buff. That is Mike Smith. He turns the Litter Media Wayback Machine back to 1775 for us today. June 22nd of 75, Congress issues $2 million in bills of credit. By the spring of 1775, colonial leaders concerned by British martial law in Boston and increasing constraints on trade had led their forces in battle against the crown. But the American revolutionaries encountered a small problem on their way to the front. They lacked the funds necessary to wage a prolonged war. As George Washington noted at the time, a wagon load of currency will hardly purchase a wagon load of provisions. Thus, the Continental, speaking of the dollar here, the Continental failed and left the young nation saddled with a hefty, hefty war debt. Nowhere near the debt that we have now. The national debt is more than $30 trillion, something like that. So, all right, that's it for the program today. Thank you so much for watching. Coming up tomorrow, Mike and I will be returning here to the studio to bring you the latest goings-on across the Scioto Valley. And watch for, as we mentioned, some action from Taze Valley. We'll have that footage for you probably on our YouTube channel and maybe even here on Facebook a little later on. If you missed the Darren Consolving interview, that's available now up live on our YouTube channel. And if you don't know how to get to our YouTube channel, just go to littermedia.com and click where it says YouTube, and it'll take you right to all of the videos you'll find. There's more than 1,300 videos on our YouTube channel. So if you ever get bored, take a look, see what we have, see what you've been missing. I'm Dan Ramey. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow with another edition of Litter Media Live.